Hello friends, how are you? I hope you would have enjoyed my previous videos and in this video we will learn about the dictionary. So dictionary is the variable where we store the key and pair values. So for example, you have some employee IDs and with the employees IDs you will have some names on them or some other like key or value. So it's store the pairs like key values and it's very useful like list. So list and the dictionary, in list you will have only the values stored there, but in dictionary we will have key and the values, so we can search or we can get it through the keys also. So let's start our learning of the dictionary and we will see that how it will be useful and how we can use it. So let's create a simple one new bot with the name, we will say dictionary operations. So we will learn all about what are the operations available in our A2019 file. So if you will search about the dictionary, so you can see this is the data type they have provided in dictionary, that is available in A2019 only. In previous version like 10 and 11 this variable was not available there. So in this dictionary variable we can assign to some other dictionary variable, or we can get some values from this dictionaries, or we can put some values or remove or get the size of these dictionaries. So let's start it and see that how we can do it. So we can add one variable, let's say my first dictionary, and we will provide as a data type of dictionary. So dictionaries we have to select the subtype also. Just now it is by default it's been a string. So what will happen, like in list we can add the key here and the value here. So key and value will remain as the data type, whatever you have chosen, like a string will be there. So as I told you, in list you can do so that you can also add multiple types, multiple subtypes like numbers, date and other things. So same you can do it in dictionary also. So for that you have to select it as any. So if you are going to select as any, then it will give you options for the key, that whether the key you want it to be as a number, date, time or boolean. So for example, like employee ID as a key and value as a name. So in that case you can choose it that key would be as a number and value would be as a string there. So value will always remain as a string, but key data type you can change as per your requirement. So for now just keep it as a string only, and I don't need it to initialize it, or let's initialize it with this one. So what we will do it, we will see, okay, we will see like we will put some values here like and one, and we will put it some value here like Mahesh, add and two, and we will put it the value as what you like to say, like say Sheetal. So let's put only two values right now, and we will create our dictionary variable here. So our value, uh, 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 our variable is available here now. So let's see dictionary. So first what you like to do it, let's check it the size of the dictionary. What's the size of this dictionary which we have created right now? So it's simple, as I told you, you just select it here as a variable type in the property box. So in the property box you can see that we have selected the dictionary type, and you can assign the output of the size to some of the variables. So right now no number variable is available, so what we will do it, we will create a new variable size. We say let's say size, and number type, we have create a variable here so that it can store the size of it. So let's have some message. In this message, okay, we have not stored, so that it's showing me here the right, the icon. So let's apply this and then come back to the message box, and title is Reman notification. Here we'll enter the message. Size of dictionary is, so just you can press it, shift dollars, because on this message box only we are going to convert this number type to string. When you press dot, then to string, apply. So we have saved it. Let's run this, save this bot, and check the size of this dictionary. So as you can see, size of the dictionary is 2 because we have put it two values, one is Mahesh and one is Sheetal here. So it's working fine. We have assigned some values here. Now dictionary, so size is working fine. What we'll do, we will put one more value here. Let's put it in the start. So let's have this my dictionary. So what the put will do, if you have to insert some key and value, you can do that sub insert, or you can put that values into the existing dictionary. But here remember one thing, when you are giving the key associate to this key, so if you remember, we have given n1 and n2 as the key there. So if you press n3, so it will store the key n3, and value you can put it here. So value you have to do it through the variable only. It's not providing you that you can write it here as a text. So let's create a one new string, say v new name string, and we will put the value here. Okay, Praveen, so it's a new name we are providing here, so let's put it here as a new name string. So what will happen, it will create a new key as an n3 and store that value to that, or map that new string value to the key here. But if this key is already existing, in that case what it will do, it will replace the value with the new string. So if instead of n3, if you will provide n2, so the value existing as n2 key, like we have the Sheetal there, so what it will do, it will replace that value here with the new name string. And here you can assign the previous, whatever the previous stored value was there in this key, on this key actually mapped with this key, so it will store that value here. So remember this key, when you are just putting some values, take care of the key here, because if the key is already existing on that dictionary variable, then it will replace the value on that key. So I do not want to replace it right now. Let's see n3 only, so that it will not replace, it will be always a new key. And let's check it if the value was there or not. So we will assign it on the prompt assignment. Let's apply this, and what we will do, we'll check the size, and then let's copy this, copy action, and paste action after this. So we will also check that what will be the previous value. So let's check it here, previous key value. So let me have this, that will be the, so previous key value, let's have a dollar, and prompt will write it here and say apply and save the upper bot. Now run this bot. What I'm expecting is that it will add a new value to it. It will put new value to it and it will show the result. So let's run this. So now our size was 2 before. Now if you can check that it's 3 now, it means we have successfully added a new key and value to our dictionary. Okay, and previous key value is empty. It means previously on this key no value was assigned, so it's showing me a blank there. So this can be our validation criteria. You can put it that when you are doing some real time, that if the value is not there, then only it will store that one. So guys, we have put it some new values here to the dictionary, and now our size is 3. So let's come back to, so we have done the put. If you want to get it, so right now what we'll are having, like we are just having the message prompt values, like if the values is previously there or not, but now we do not want to check this. So we are in this same example, what we will do, we have put it a new value here and check the size. Then we want to get it the first value. So let's get the first value, dictionary. So we want to check it that on the n1 key what will be the value exist right now. So let's assign it to the prompt, apply this, and we will read this. So let's disable this size because size is 3 already, we know. So we do not require this action right now. What we required is the value on the prompt assignment, that will be n1. Let's save this and run this. So our value should be Mahesh. Good. So if you can see, previous key value is Mahesh. It means it has taken out the value stored on the n1 key. Let's close this. Okay, fine. So we have I have shown you that how it will, we can get it here, we can put it here, and now remove it. So if you have to remove any value, so you can remove that. So let's remove. So we are just getting this, and what we'll do, if we'll see it's a Mahesh, then remove that value if you require. So let's have a make it little interesting and put some condition there. So you can have this if condition here. So what I will put it here, like a if condition. So in if condition there are lots of other things are there. So when we will go through the if and else conditions, I will let you know that how all will work. So right now, for us just simple example to check the dictionary, what I will just check it, let's check it the variable object string condition. So I will check the string condition, right? So what I would like to know is that whatever I have got it, so if you remember, I get it and put it into the prompt, right? So let's have that one, like, so I will say, just select from here, prompt assignment, yes, insert is equal to Mahesh, right? So what it will do, so if it is Mahesh, I would like to remove it. So remove dictionary. In dictionary I want to remove this. So let's perform this action. So what I like to do it, my dictionary, remove and1 if it is on the and1, and assign variable to the prompt, right? And check that what will be the size of it. So what will be the size? The size should be 2 then. Enable action. And message box, what I have deleted, we will get to know from here that what we have deleted from here. Let's save this and run this program. So the size of dictionary is 3. Previous key value was Mahesh. So it has not removed it. It means because it is still showing 3 here. So what the mistake we have done it? Let's check it. And let's check it whether it's going inside it or not. So we will here inside if condition apply. So let's run this and check it what the mistake we have done it, why it's not getting it. Inside if condition, it already been there. Okay, fine. Okay, so what is happening is there we are not assigning again after deleting, so that's why a reason is showing me 3 again. So what you have to do it in this case, this we have to remove from here, cut this action from here, and what we can do it, we can put it here above the message box. So what the mistake what we were doing it is that we were not checking the size again after removing. Now we are checking the size after removing and storing this. Now it should show the 2 here. Let's run it and check it here. So we come inside if condition now. Then the size of dictionary is 2 because it has removed the first one. And now the previous key of that deleted one was Mahesh. Good. So guys, this is how we can use the dictionary. So I hope you would have enjoyed it, but this is not finished. Let's have some complicated one. So let's remove this all. Now what we like to do it here, we will read these values from some CSV file and store it into the dictionary and then read it. So let's do it that one. Let's remove all this. So guys, now let's have some little real life example. So what I need to do is that I have one CSV file here. You can see I am storing some employees values here, and in the CSV file I have the name of the employee here. Like on 1001 I have Raju, 1002 Zishan, Sheila and Radhika. Now what I need to do, I just want to read this from the CSV file and store it into my dictionary so that I can use it or I can manipulate this thing. Alright, so let's have this example here. This file I have stored it into my document with the name emp name. You can mix yourself this file as a CSV file or text file. So let's read this file. So what we will do, okay fine, So let's come into the CSV first. So our first thing is to read the file. So let's open this file here, and I want to read it from my desktop file. Browse the file. So first time when you will do the browsing, it will just take the path. So that is in my document with the txt files. Where's this file gone? All files. EMP name, it's here. So I have not put the extension here, that's why it's giving me problem. So cancel this. Let me put the extension as make a new file. Let's make a new file. Save this file with the extension CSV. Okay, let's select all and put it here. EMP name pairs. Give some new name and dot CSV and save this into my document. Fine. So let's come back to our program, our bot. Select this file. Where's the document here? Now I can see here this is a CSV file. Open this file, and it does contains header. No, it does not contain headers. Delimiter is comma here. That's it. I don't need another things, right? So open it, and hand to hand it's better to close it also, the same session. Close as a default, right? So I have closed it here. Now what I need to do, we have to read this values, so we can directly read these values. Let's loop through the values. So we'll loop it each row in CSV file, and session will remain as a default. Always keep the take care of the default this session name, and assign the value to this variable. So let's say my record. So when you are just having CSV file, you are reading the CSV file, so it will, for the each row, it will take it as a record here. So we have to store it into a record. You will know more on this one when we will go into the CSV files things. So let's create right now the record here, my record, and apply. Now we will create one more variable that is for dictionary, my CSV dictionary. Let's say string type and create here. So it's a blank right now. So what we need is that we will read it and put these values into this dictionary, my second dictionary. So let's read it from this one. So what I needed is fine. So let's come into the dictionary. I have to put the values here. So my dictionary type is my first dictionary. Why is showing my first let me check it. My dictionary is, yes. Oh, I have taken the string here. That's a mistake. Let's remove this. I don't need it. Delete this variable, make it again my CSV dictionary, and type will be a dictionary type. I don't want any value right now here. Create it. Now come again here and our CSV dictionary. Now associate to this key. What will be the key then? So we have to take it from this CSV file. So if you remember, we have stored each row as a record, so it would be stored into my record. Let's go into the record here. So that will be my record, and index will be the 0. So on the 0 index it will be our employee ID, and on the first one it will be the name of the employee. So let's say key is on index 0 and value is stored into the, so if you can see that it's required a user string only, right? So we have to store a single value, so new value cannot be a record will, what will it will do, it will store whole row as a value there, but we do not require whole row to be stored as a value here. What we required is to store it only the value, employee key as a employee ID and name as a value. So what we will do, we will just create a one more string value here, v name string, right? And before assigning this thing, what we'll do, we will take one string operations and we'll say assign here. So in assign, what we'll do it, the source, select the source string variable. So what we will do here, we will select the record here. So we have my record here and we will choose it as a 1 here. So what it will do, it will take the value of the employee name and store it into v name string. Then we say apply. So now in my dictionary we have chosen 01 as a key, and the value we can choose it as a name string here, and previous if you like you can assign it, because what it will do, the put will replace always, so that we will for temporary we will store it into the prompt assignment, right? So what it will do, it will loop through it and store it all into the dictionary here, right? Now what we required is that we will loop it again this dictionary and read whatever the values it has stored it and check it. So let's loop it again through the dictionary, another loop we will run it here, say loop through the dictionary. So if you will go through the loop through the dictionary, if you see there, you can loop through the keys also and you can loop through the value also, what you like. You can want to loop through the key or the value, where I want to loop it through the value only, and my dictionary is CSV dictionary where I'm storing these values and assign the current value to the variable. So let's assign this to the prompt string. Okay, fine, not prompt string because we are assigning to the prompt string. So let's create a one new variable here, v stored name. So I will assign here, this is stored name, and apply. So what it will do, it will just loop through the dictionary what we have stored it here, and it will show us the values here. So let's have a message box here, just put it this one only, right? Or you want to check its size. So let's do this thing also, copy this action, just put it here, and in this one we will, what we will give size of dictionary. Let's have size of dictionary. So to first we have to get the size in that case. So let's have the size here, dictionary. My dictionary, CSV, and size will be the v size, and this I want to store it into this one. V size dot to number, apply. So here size apply here. So here I am doing this. Now what I needed to do, I copy this action and I will put it inside it, message box. So here what I required, name, value. So name value will be, I'm storing in stored name. Okay, fine. So we have successfully provided this thing. We have stored, close the CSV file session also. So let's run this and check it. So you can see that it has read that CSV file and stored it into our dictionary variable here. And now the size is 4, because if you remember in our CSV we have the 4 names here. So it's showing me the 4 values here. Fine. So let's read the names. So our first name was Raju, second name was Ishan, Sheila, and Radhika. Great. So guys, we have just done the some real-time example also, and this is how we can do it. I hope you would have liked my video, and we have completed most of the variables. We have finished string, numbers, datetime, boolean, list, file. We have left it because file, in file and folders, when we will do it we will go through the file variable. Here list we have done it, dictionary we have done it, record I have shown you one simple example on this one, and table. So record and table we will go more on it when we will going through the our reading and doing some work on the CSV file and the Excel file or some database. So it will come and we'll go all of these functions and features there. So this is the end of the variable series. We were going through it. I hope you would have liked my videos. Subscribe for my channels, ring the bell, press the bell, and I hope that you will enjoy more of my videos. Thank you very much.